I'm sick of lying here all alone and nearly sleepless at night. I'm honest, it's boring. 1,000,000 demons surrounding me, picking a fight. It's toxic.
Good morning. For those who are new to the channel, that is the first time I've taken my shirt off on YouTube in 30 days. And for those who have been here for the full 30 days, this is like the anniversary, right? We are 30 days into the life of this channel and into my weight loss journey. I feel good. As you can see on the video, I feel like I look much, much better. Now, if you're looking at that video and the before and after, I have dropped only a little over more than 10 pounds, and we'll do the full weigh in after. What has changed, and you can clearly see, is that my body, the muscle mass stayed, but the fat is melting off, which is kind of what we all want, right? I'll put up really quickly on the screen, because I don't want to bore you guys. I'll put up really quickly on the screen my Apple Watch tracker, kind of like a Fitbit thing. So you can kind of see what I've been doing. And I'll show you guys like a typical day right here, which is a few days ago. You can see about an hour exercise a day. But if you actually look at it, you can just see that it's just walking. And I do have a really old stationary bike at home that I use a few times a week just for really light exercise. It's not even electronic, literally just manual bike from like 25 years ago. So my main point is I did no crazy heavy lifting. I worked out with weights twice a week for the entire month, which you're talking about 8 workout sessions is all I did to lose that weight. What I did focus on was nutrition, because I believe it's 95% of losing weight. I'm gonna pin the 30-day what I ate video, which I posted last week or 5 days ago. I'm gonna pin it to this channel so you can see almost every meal, more or less, what I ate for 30 days, because that's how I lost the weight. I focused on my eating, but more importantly, and I don't think I've made this clear enough, because people have asked, I've focused on one meal a day, and that's breakfast. I've eaten the same breakfast every day for 30 days. And while I understand that's boring to people, you can see the results. They are fantastic. I've eaten the Ezekiel bread, the raisin one, with the egg whites. What this does is it puts between 250 to 300 calories in my body every day, gives me enough protein, but more importantly, it frees up my calories for the rest of the day. I have 17, 18, 19, 1,500 calories, whatever your diet is, I have that for the rest of the day to use freely. I wish it was more complicated than that. I wish there was a crazy secret I could tell you. But the reality is, all I really did was cut my calories in the morning and gave myself allowance the rest of the day. And yes, I've had a Snickers bar or a crazy protein bar or a cheat meal. I did that over 30 days. But what this healthy breakfast allowed me to do is it allowed me to slowly burn the calories every day for the entire 30-day period. Now, since it is a 30-day celebration, we're gonna celebrate with taco night. Super, super low carb taco night, and very, very easy to make. We're gonna have that recipe. Let's go to the store and grab all our stuff, and I'll see you guys in a minute. 4th of July is for family get-togethers. So if you guys have never seen these before, these are low carb wraps, and if you look at the label, there is only 3 grams of net carbs for the entire wrap. So I wanted to give you guys a view of all the different flavors of these wraps. They're all with different amount of carbs. As you can see, they do have different flavors, just like almost going to a deli and looking at the different bagel flavors. I'm also pretty lazy and I just grab a shrimp ring, one of these. It's $8, but this will be the entire dinner for everyone. One of these rings just defrosted and you're good to go. And if you just look at the sale items, you got sirloin, grass-fed, only $4, $4.89. Grab those 2 and there's our entire dinner for steak. And of course, we always grab our water, probably the most important thing. And look, from the last video, still here. Pretty crazy, huh? The black one's sold out though. Funny. So again, you guys know I'm big on sale prices. So look, we got $3 for the entire Newman's Own chunky salsa. We're gonna add our own mango into it, and that'll be our mango salsa for the wraps. And here are our ingredients for our taco / tortilla wraps. We got the steak, We got the low carb wraps, the salsa. Gonna put some fresh mango in there. The onion and cilantro is gonna go in the steak. And then our shrimp, which is just thawing out. Now, let me show you how important it is to read labels. So, see these 3 net gram carbs? Look at this. So here's Mission tortillas, right? Pretty typical, everyone has them, but look at this. 16 grams of carbs for 1 little tortilla. So look at this. Look how small that is. 16 compared to this giant thing. And that has 5 times the amount of carbs as that entire giant wrap. See, it's important to read the labels. So this is technically for shrimp cocktail. It is pre-cooked, but what I like to do is thaw it out, cut off the tails, and then just throw it in the pan with that rosemary olive oil for a few minutes just to give it some flavor and coat it. So what I did was I used, I don't know if you guys have seen my previous videos, the Olico, again, garlic and rosemary olive oil. I put some in the bottom of the pan and I coated the steak with it, right? Got it nice and oily. And then the garlic and onion seasoning, just put it right on top, and it's gonna go in the oven for 400 degrees for 40 minutes. We took the ends off the shrimp. They're still a little bit frozen, but that's okay. We put the rosemary olive oil on the pan while it's heating. We'll throw them on there. Now they're already cooked, so just a couple of minutes to coat them and make them brown. So again, they are already cooked, but what this rosemary and garlic oil is doing is just making a garlic shrimp, which gives those low carb wraps an excuse, since this is gonna be so flavorful. And we're just gonna slice the mango. So we're gonna cut and then just slice it into pieces. Nice and easy. And we've got our sliced mango. I only used half of it because the chunks are pretty big. But you know, if you got kids or you wanna make it sweeter, just use the whole mango. And we're also gonna cut our onion. And we've got our sliced onion. So now all we did was put the salsa in the bowl. Now we're just gonna add the mango pieces to it. Add the pieces and then just stir it up. So there's our mango salsa. There's the beautiful shrimp all done. Let's put it in a wrap. And here's our finished wrap with the 3 grams of carbs in the wrap. And the only real sugar is coming from the mango. It's beautiful, and if you want to see what it looks like inside, just a simple wrap. Close it up. There we go. Let's do the steak. Here's our beautiful steak out of the oven. Let's wait for it to cool down a little bit, then we'll slice it up. Here's our beautiful steak cut up, or about to be cut up out of the oven. Beautiful color. And what I did with those wraps, and you're gonna laugh, is I made them into little tacos. And the way I did that is I literally just sliced them up. So now we have 2 little, almost no carb taco holders for the beef, the onions, and the cilantro. Let's put it together. And our steak tacos are done. Now these are almost 0 carbs. You're talking about 3 grams of carbs for both of these little wraps because we cut them in half. And there's obviously no carbs in steak or onions. So look at that, super, super low carb tacos. Beautiful. Here we go. Wow. Oh, 211.2. That should be 10 pounds. That's it for the 30-day celebration. You guys saw the almost 11-pound weight loss, which was fantastic. I really appreciate you guys sticking this far. If you've made it this far, give it a thumbs up and a subscribe. It definitely goes a long way with the channel. Also, if you have any questions, definitely leave a comment down below. We can talk. I'm always online to chat, answer any questions. And here's to the next 30 days and the next 10 pounds. There's also some videos here and here if you want to see more of the journey.